All right. What was that? Fourth time's the charm? I think they said, I'm pretty sure there's, for whatever reason, my channel is still broadcasting that I'm live on the other stream. Um, I don't know. I restarted the router. I restarted the laptop. I went in and diagnosed a bunch of things. And for whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying the very best I can. This is the best that I have right now. Yeah. Is the other live stream, if anybody knows? A bunch of offensive tackles and linemen are going. Back. Yes, we're back for now. That's the thing. I labeled it no streaming, or sorry, no crashing edition. So it's off your Wi-Fi. I don't even think it's my neighbors. You know who I think it is. It's that bastard Tom. He's definitely taking this crap to watch some like bestiality stuff. Germany, not here. What's going on, man? All the way from Germany. Let's see. I would like if Landry fell to them. That'd be a damn good pickup considering he could have been in the first. Why? That's a great question. This Broncos man is getting very excited. Let's see. Sutton, they got a wide receiver. There he goes. Interesting. We are pick number 45. Yeah, I'm a little concerned why he's fallen so far, too. I did not predict this at all. I mean, I had him going 21 to the Bengals. I was obviously very wrong. But yeah, I'm very a little concerned. Would I rather Landry or Hubbard? I mean, considering Landry's still there, I'd rather pick him. Hubbard was my guy, assuming that Landry was already going to be taken off the board. Huh. Am I streaming from a potato? You know, sometimes I feel like I am. I'm not going to lie. See, the problem is, though, is that with the podcast, I need to I need it to be portable because when I take it to either Green Bay or I take it to other places, I need to be able to do it. And I got a nice laptop years ago that fulfilled this need. Greatest right now, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try just converting this entire thing into a studio and building my own desktop to make this happen. We'll see. Yeah, Minnesota Vikings, man. I don't know what you're gonna do, bud. Like all your linemen are going real quick. I don't know what's happening. Oscar, first stream. I don't know if that's saying it's your first stream, then hi. Or my first stream, then yeah. Open Patreon. I have a Patreon. I plug it every what is it? Every week. Every time I do it. But again, I do it like at the very end, broadcast it. Money's weird. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, again, it's a Tom Grossi comedy if you want to check it out. You know, people were donating here yesterday. Random question. Do you have any other sports you enjoy? Basketball, baseball, or hockey? I gotta be honest. I used to watch baseball. Oscar, thanks, bud. I used to watch baseball. I never really got into basketball. I'll watch during, the March Madness. Hockey, I want to get into because I feel like that'd be the most interested in. But I watch the World Cup when it comes around every 4 years. That's it. Why is this falling so good for us? Yeah, Jackson is still available. Last time I checked, I wouldn't be surprised if Oakland picked him up though. They could potentially go that route because we got 4 more picks until the Packers. So, thoughts on Aaron to Graham connection? Yeah, soccer. So I actually love playing soccer. I'm a big fan. There's Isaiah Oliver's name again. Thoughts on Aaron to Graham connection? I mean, I think he's a great red zone target. I just hope that when we first signed him, I wasn't particularly pleased because I think that money could have gone elsewhere, like towards a defensive player. But now that we got him, I'm a little bit excited for him. We'll see what happens. I'm the only Brit that calls it soccer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like that's sacrilegious, bud. Like I don't say that in public because you'll be killed. that won't be good for you. Which team do you want to win the World Cup? Oh, there's a trade. The top. Who knows? Maybe they're going to go for Landry. They might. Their pick is in. That was quick. I love how quick this is going. Which team do I want to win? I mean, I'll be like USA all the way. But I kind of just watch it just to watch it. I mean, I know that sounds like really bad. Not to be like a bandwagon fan by any means, but I kind of just base it on like which teams I kind of like. Like I always rooted for like Italy and then obviously the United States because we were in it. That's kind of the way that it goes, but I know it's a little boring. I like Iceland too, because the only reason I like Iceland is because I visited there and it was really nice. Jackson and Alexander would be a nice duo with King. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, do you give up on a pass rusher? Because then if we don't have a third round pick, unless we trade back up, like we're not getting a pass rusher. That's horrifying, that kid's mask, until the fourth round. I don't know about that. I call it soccer in public, only weird looks, not lynched yet. Good. Stay alive, Luke. We want you to stay alive. Tome was arrested trying to steal a ring. Well, obviously he's trying to steal my Wi-Fi, so that's definitely my dad's a Vikings fan. My dad he's not a Vikings fan. That's disgusting. He's a Cowboys fan, which is bad. It's just not as bad. Yeah. No, that wouldn't fly. We wouldn't be on talking terms. Actually, my dad and I years ago when we went together to the NFC divisional game with the Dez nose catch. That was fun going home. It definitely was. We have multiple picks in the fourth and the fifth. Yeah, we definitely could. Back again for day 2. Welcome back, Ben. Packers fan from Mexico. Thanks for joining, bud. Should I subscribe? That's up to you, buddy. If you like what you see, sure. If not, you do what you got to do. Yeah, like I said, we have 11 picks. Right now, we have 1 second round, 2 fourth round, and 4 fifth round, 1 6th, and 3 7th. I don't see us keeping all those picks. Is my mom a Cowboys fan? No. My mom doesn't watch football. She literally tapes the Super Bowl to watch the commercials. She don't care at all. You'll force him to sub. What picks have you missed? Really not. What's up, Maurice? Oh, there goes Harold Landry. And done. Well, I'm surprised he went down this far, to be completely honest. But, all right. Basically, everyone's off my board except Josh Jackson. I don't think James Daniels. Maurice Hurst is up there, too, defensive tackle. I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to try. My wife is a Vikings fan. She actually loves the color purple. And no. I tell her just no. No. Yeah, I don't know about... I'm surprised Harold fell that far, to be completely honest. Get Isaiah Oliver. I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. Yeah, the wife is kind of a Packers fan. She joins. I just don't know if we should get him again. Lorenzo Carter. 446, huh? Let me see. Let's take a gander here. Dolphins picked already. Beautiful. And the CBS mock draft, I think they picked Lorenzo Carter, the linebacker. Maybe. We just need somebody to rush the quarterback. That's really, really what we need. I know a lot of people. It's gone, guys. I would love to get a pass rusher. Who would I have? I think I had what's his face? Hubbard. 3 tackles last season, 7 sacks. He ran a 4.78, so he's not that quick, but it wouldn't be a potentially bad pickup. Anthony Miller. Yep, that's another one that I saw. We're definitely getting Josh Jackson. I don't know. Doing any comedy shows in the Midwest? Not at the moment. I haven't. This summer is already getting booked, but yeah, I think I'm actually thinking about going out or about going out to the Midwest. Definitely going up to Green Bay again this summer, probably in around August, and I'll see if I can book a couple shows there. We shall see. Are those all your Packer hats that you own on the wall? Well, there's those. There's those. There's a few over there. There's lights. And then there are 7 over on that wall as well. Yeah, I like hats. Hats are fun. I never wear hats, but if I see a cool one, I definitely like to pick it up. I haven't bought one in a while though. The last one I bought is actually, I think it was like a breast cancer one a couple of years ago. I've really been slacking on it. Besides pass rusher, what other positions would the Packers pick? I mean, there's a couple things there. I think pass rusher, they could go guard here to potentially, sure that up. I don't know if they need that with their second round though. They could go safety. And I mean, they could go linebacker too. I would like them to get a linebacker or a defensive end. Either one of those would be good. Damn, it's a lot of hats. Yes, it is. I like hats. Jason Butler. Funny story. My dad was a diehard Titan. That's awesome. That's very similar to my story. That's amazing. Yes, I love it. How many jerseys do I own? I got 2 Rodgers. I got this Cobb jersey, and I got a Grossi Posse jersey, and then I got a Brett Favre Pro Bowl jersey for the last year he was on the Packers. So I got 5 jerseys. That's it. Pack highlights. Do you get another shout out? Yes, you do. Boom. Highlights. Check it out. Have I ever been to Minnesota? No, I have not. I have actually heard really nice things about Minneapolis, but I have never personally been. The furthest I've gone is Green Bay when I'm around that area. So, yeah, sorry. But I do. I hear like this is actually like a really nice city and it's legit. It's just, I feel like I'd burst into flames if I went there. It's like walking to a church. Jesus, Texas. You said hi, and then you said retracted. I don't want to say hi no more. That's all cool. It's good. Do I think Josh Jones could play safety? He might. Hi, Tom. What's going on, bud? Oliver seems like a Packer. Again, maybe they will go cornerback. I mean, we do need it. What do I think about Kevin King? I loved what I saw last year before he got injured. I'm just hoping he can replicate that, and he might have a comeback season. Tom Grossi. Gross. Dolphins. Pick the tight end. Let's see. Did I pay high school in football? Yep, was a wide receiver. You should definitely go to Packers Viking game to US Bank Stadium. I'll buy you a beer. I will take you up on that. I will. I do want to go out there. I hear the stadium is gorgeous, which pains me to say that. I'm actually curious. Those who have been to the Vikings' new stadium, are they kind of doing what the Falcons did with their new stadium? Because I know like things are like super cheap. Like beers are like $5. Food are super cheap. I would love to see that start going across the rest of the league because, good God, it is expensive as hell to do anything at a game. Who do I want with this pick, Josh? I would be cool with any pass rusher, a linebacker. I would even be okay with safety, to be completely honest. Moving down to a third, I don't know. Maybe we could. Do I think the Bucks are going to win Game 7? Well, I don't watch basketball, but yes, because you asked. So yes. Can we get a tight end here? Please don't. I don't want a tight end with my second round. We just got Jimmy Graham guys for like 3 years. I think we're definitely gonna get a tight end. It'll be later. Thoughts about the schedule? I'm actually really, really happy about the schedule, to be completely honest. I think it broke down pretty well. The middle stretch is brutal. We got like Rams, Patriots, Vikes, and the Seahawks on a short week. But it is what it is. It's not so bad. I think the fact that away games in a row is a very big positive, and I think the fact that we finish at home and start at home is a good deal too. Trade. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking about Sam Hubbard too. Sadly, no, still expensive. Damn. Yeah, like that's the one thing, and I hate the Falcons, but that's one thing I like have to respect that organization for is like they actually make it affordable to go to a game. I was thinking about going to the NFC Championship game 2 years ago when the Packers were on the run, and I'm so glad that I did. That's when the Magic jersey pupper that season, which was magical. That was great, but I was going to go, but tickets were like outrageous. One of my fans actually reached out and I sent them a picture of the dog and they printed out a sign of the pupper, which was probably the highlight of my life. That was let's draft Roger Goodell is like the strategy, just that the boos will be so loud it'll confuse the opposite team. Lions getting Geist. They might. They need a running back. And originally, like my first mock, I had Geist going pretty early. I think he had him go in the first round. We'll see. Yeah, I like the pace. We're keeping it moving. We got 2 picks to go until we got the Packers. So let's do it. Let's see. Wouldn't mind a wide receiver. Yeah, we do have a pretty good history of picking up wide receivers in the second round. How bad will you freak out when Goots trades back? Listen, I wasn't happy about it last night, but then the fact that we got a first rounder and we got our guy, that's great. Big ball Goots. $17 cheese curds. Good God. Yikes. Wouldn't be able to eat it anyway, but that's rough. Yeah, I'm excited about this team this year. I really am. I'm really excited for the offense. Yeah, last night I was going nuts. All right, Lions. Let's see what you got. I still have faith in Ty. I love him. I think they're going to move him back to wide receiver, though. Like I said, he's like a bigger Randall Cobb. I think he'd be a great slot receiver. Oh boy, Lions. We're going off course. He's about to like tell a joke or something. Detroit is the home of America's heartbeat. You're keeping me awake. Let's go. The Lions always find a way to screw us. What in God's name is going on? Is he drunk? I hope they pick a kicker after all that. They got a running back. They didn't get Geist, though. Kerryon Johnson. All right. Oh boy, that was an interesting speech. Like I feel like listen, I would love Detroit to get back on its feet and everything like that. And I love the enthusiasm. But let's move it along, please. Please. God, he's shut up. Yeah, a little bit. You, sir, have one more subscriber. Thanks, Alan. Good to have you, bud. I appreciate it. This man only lasted 3 seasons. He doesn't get a speech. What's going on, Jacob? Good to see you. Jacob, can I support you? And I will support you back. Like, do you want like a high five? Boom. Got you. No crashing additions working, right? Knock on some wood. Right? This is good. We're working right now. Redskins, yeah, they moved up. I have wood. I'm sitting on it. Tom Grassi, go follow. Thick Tom. Thanks, babe. Trade again. Yeah, 49ers are up at 44. Let's see if the Packers. Packers. I know I have to wait for the 30-minute mark. Usually, like when you get to like 50 minutes, my stream's just like, nah. Screw you, Tom. Ain't gonna happen. Tom hung himself after the O-line went. Yeah, Vikings fans, I don't know what's going on, buddy. Like this could be rough. Austin, I've been watching your channel for a while, but for whatever reason, never subbed. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to trade back unless we get the Saints might be like, hey, you want our second pick next year too? Like, because in that case, let's do it. Why not? Again, I see us the fact that we still have 11 picks, I see us trading up in some way, shape, or form, whether it's the second, whether it's the third, 4 5th-round picks, guys. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Tom Brady's a 12-year-old girl who's looking for love and someone that can play Minecraft. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Who do I want Green Bay to take? On my board, I mean, that's kind of who I'm looking at right now. But as long as a linebacker or a defensive end would be good for me. I'd be happy with that. Josh Jackson has not been picked yet. Shaq Griffin just sounds like a 49er. He kind of does. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Let's talk about all the Super Bowls that Minnesota Vikings lost. Oh yeah. Let's talk about Brett Favre throwing his last, throwing picks in NFC Championship games. Yeah. Josh Jackson's falling. I told you. Everybody on this channel was like, Josh Jackson. The guy played like 14 or 16 games. He played really, really well, but like he's inexperienced. He wasn't worth a first rounder. I never thought he was going to go in the first round. A lot of people were projecting that he would, but I mean, I had him in the last one, like going at the very end, but nah. Probably as many Packers hats as I have North Dakota. That's nice. Do it up. I do like my hats. Definitely do. BJ Raji should be our number one CB. I would like BJ Raji to be our number one cheerleader. Do you see that man can dance? What's going on, Dre? Good to see you, bud. Would I rather live with Skip or Steven Smith? I feel like Steven Smith. Hey, Tom, it's me. My mom wasn't mad, so I'm glad I donated to you. Thanks, bud. Did you like show her a picture and they're like, yeah, that boy looks like he hasn't had a good meal in a while. You can donate money to the hungry and needy. Tom, will Kirk Cousins be dead by week 2 or week 3? I don't think so. I don't think he's worth $84 million. Oh boy. Everyone's talking about how great their teams are. Dante Pettis. There you go. Kirk is still available too. Christian Kirk. I know a bunch of people want to see him potentially on the things. Mike Danley's going to break Kirk Cousins. Maybe. I know that's one of those things, and this might just be a me thing. I never wish injury on anybody though, like because that has happened. It's like, when I'm at games against Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that, and I just feel like that's so dirty because they're people. So yeah, no, I always don't like that. I'm not a fan. Am I a cake or a pie guy? That's not even a question. I am cake all the way. All the way. Cake all day, every day. Which is your favorite Aaron Rodgers State Farm commercial? I do like the puppies one that just came out. I do, but like even the original one, you just can't beat it. You really can't. Yeah, cake all the way. Is hot dog a sandwich? No. I feel like it's not because I feel like it's the Packers picked and they didn't trade back. Let's do it. They didn't trade back. The pick is in. We got it. Oh baby. The nips. Anyway, is a hot dog sandwich? No, because in a sandwich you have an opening on all 4 sides. With the hot dog, you just have the opening up the top. So I don't think it's a sandwich. Packers didn't trade. This is gonna be very interesting. I'm pumped. Are we gonna go CB again? The second worst team is on the clock. All right, I see you. Let's see. Pick is in. Let's do it. Good old Jerry Kramer. Let's see. Let's see if you'll get your Isaiah Oliver wish or your Josh Jackson wish. I don't know if they'll go back-to-back cornerbacks, but if the value's there. Yeah, seriously. Everyone's just taking a dump on the Cowboys right now. Oh, damn. We got Josh Jackson. Wow. All right. You got what you wanted. We got back-to-back cornerbacks, and you wanted to take them in the first. We got our guy in the first and the second. Damn. Josh Jackson. Damn. All right. All right. Wow. Again, if he I know, look at this chat right now. It's just like, like I don't know if I should be happy. Randall and Rollins 2.0, please God no. Again, he had that one season and it was amazing. But the problem is it's literally just the one. The guy just doesn't have he doesn't have the experience, which is why I'm glad we didn't pick him in the first round. I'd rather have gotten Jair Alexander. And so now we got him and we got Jackson. I mean, listen, the one season wasn't luck. I know it wasn't luck. And trust me, I'm completely aware it wasn't luck. It's just I'd like to see more of him. And now I'm going to because he is on the Green Bay Packers. Well, we did it. We definitely did it. Well, we solved our cornerback problems. Goody McGootentur said he was that was gonna be addressed in the draft, and it is now addressed. Let's get Oliver. I think we're done now. I think we're tapping out with cornerbacks. Up, the Chiefs just traded. Oh boy, Isaiah Oliver is better. I liked Isaiah Oliver. I think. Let me put it this way. I think Josh Jackson has more upside. I definitely think he has more upside. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a wide receiver, but I think we also definitely need a pass rusher. If we definitely need him now. So there's potential that we don't pick the rest of the night. And what do you guys think? Do you think we're trading back up into the third? Hey, you just got home. What happened? We just got Josh Jackson, which everybody's like, oh my God, yes, they wanted him forever. You got him. You got your wish. Yeah, I was hoping that we would get a. I know I would have loved to get TJ Watt last year, but I'm pretty happy with the fact that we have covered our bases with cornerback, and even if one of those guys worked out, then we're good. Then we're good. Listen, I know we have a crush on Isaiah Oliver. I understand. I really, really do. And he's taller too. And he's aggressive. One time I was playing Madden and Brett Hundley won MVP. Same, man, because Aaron Rodgers got hurt. And like he took me to the Super Bowl a whole bunch of times. Packers fans. Packers hats. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. We finally have a defense. Let's see them on the field first. Let's see them. Oh, man. He's taller, and that's why we're attracted to him. Yeah. Josh Jackson getting interviewed right now. Randall Rollins all over again. Please, God, no. Well, we did just give Jair Randall's old number, 23. I like our secondary. Now it's literally just go pass rush linebacker. So we can need a defensive end, linebacker, offensive line, tight end, safety. I'd take any one of those. We'll see. I don't think we need another running back. I think we're set with that. I think Dom is the Packers janitor. Listen, but that would mean that he knows how to clean up a mess. And obviously that didn't happen for years. So I think we're going to get Justin Reed. We might. I had him in round 3 as a safety. He had 99 tackles last year, 5 picks, ran a 4.4. He's 6 foot. I don't know if he's good, but we obviously don't have a 3rd round pick though. So we would have to trade back up, I think. Time to wait for another hour. Time to wait for another day because we don't have a 3rd round pick unless we trade up. Yeah, we need an edge rusher. We definitely do. I don't think we need Geis. I think we're good. Is Tome coming back later? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. How would I know that? That's weird. Trade Brett Hundley for the new concession stand manager. I'm sure he'll still throw an interception. He'll be throwing a burger and nope. Trade all of our 7th, 6th, and half of our 5th for earlier picks. Maybe. Arden Key in the 3rd. We don't have a 3rd. Right now, I think we might trade up. I do. I have a feeling we might be selecting by the end of the night again. We shall see, though. Chiefs are picking now after a trade. I really don't see us going and getting another running back. I just don't think we need it. Yeah, Goody McGurtenster. He's got some nuts. I like it. I just hope if one of these guys pan out, I'm happy. Or if one of these guys could be at least average, I'd be happy too. He said Breedland speaks, and I thought like he was speaking in the 3rd person for a second. I didn't realize that he was picking a defensive end. Yeah, I don't know about Breedland. I don't know. Has some nuts. He does. He's got some balls. Listen, this guy literally got a 1st round pick for next year and just moved back 4 picks. That's some gonads. It is. Yeah, there was no fan reaction at all. But then again, you're also a Chiefs fan. You know, what do you have to look forward to be completely honest? How would you feel in future Alexander's in the NFC Championship versus the Vikings making the same mistake Marcus Williams did and the Vikings make it to the Super Bowl? I would say you should probably turn off Madden if that ever happened. Just use testicle next time. Oh, so I understand. I was just a little too vulgar for the kids. Got it. Josh Jackson was actually originally a wide receiver in high school. I think he ran a 4.56. He ran a little bit better. Let's hope that the Saints just go 0-16 and the Packers win the Super Bowl so we get the 1st pick and the 32nd pick. It'd be perfect. 4.56. I'm already 40-yard times are 100% overrated. But for whatever reason, people still hold them to. Yeah, that was it. He started 14 games, Jackson. 14 games, 27 defended passes, 8 picks. The number one thing I had for him that there's a lack of experience. Oh, damn. Well, that'll give Rosen some ammunition. They got Christian Kirk. Yeah, I think we're done picking cornerbacks now. Okay. I think that's listen, if you're the Cardinals, considering they had like no one in the quarterback sector or also wide receiver, you know, they obviously have David Johnson, but this is good. Should Sam Hubbard get drafted by the Titans? I mean, I'd like him, but yeah, time to load up on edge. Yeah, I agree. Edge, linebacker too. I really want to get linebacker because I don't see Clay Matthews being on the team for that much longer with his age, his injuries, and also the amount of money that we're paying him. 8 picks, 14 games. When's our next pick? Our next pick, unless we trade up, it ain't for a while, is 101. So the 4th round. That'd be tomorrow. Gonna trade up to get Oliver. We're just gonna get all of them. We're just gonna pick every single cornerback, just like we did last year with the running backs. We just get 3 of them, and we're done. Mr. Milkman, give my dad a shout out. He's great because he made you. What have I missed, Diaz? Well, you missed Josh Jackson getting picked, and this chat room went nuts. Think we're too high on Beagle? Not really. I think he's kind of just under the radar, to be completely honest, right now. I think there's some expectations of him, but I'm just waiting to see what he can do. Chargers. That guy struggled through that name. He definitely did. Is it too late to trade for a pass rusher in free agency? I don't really know who's left, to be completely honest. Should we take Troy, the tight end? We could. Again, I feel like he's going to be gone in like the third or fourth round, though, and we don't have a third, so I wouldn't say that he's worth that pick up there. But first pick of a day supposedly holds a lot of value. We do have that pick tomorrow. Use it for a trade up. That's very, very true. Swapping with the Browns, that did help. So we might get it. We might sneak into the third round. And again, we have 4 fifth-round picks, so we can throw a fifth in there and get back into the third. I'd be okay with that. Fumagalli. Troy Aikman, yes. Just bring him back as a backup. Oh, let's see. Oh, Eagles trade. Who took Josh Jackson? We took Josh Jackson. Yeah, we did. Landry is no longer there. He went a couple picks before us. Whew. Deshaun, he won a game. That's true. Kaiser, though, the Packers were really high on him in the draft last year, and that's what I heard. So we'll see. Where and when do you think Shaq Griffin's going? If he doesn't go in the second round, I see him definitely going in the third round. I don't really know who's going to pick him though, but I feel like it was a luxury selection. Yeah, I agree. I like Kaiser too. I think he's got a lot of potential. I mean, he was on the Browns. I mean, he really had no one to throw to. Griffin's a fourth rounder. I think he'll go before the fourth. I think he would. Landry was gone, so you know what? We got what we got. Again, I'm just trying to be optimistic here. Hold on one second. So someone was just asking about Myles Gaskin. Yeah, the thing is though, I'm not doubting he's a good player. It's just I think that we don't need a running back right now. We literally have 3 to choose from. So I think we need defense. Alex, just to add to your list, I think we need defensive end in there too. Do we trade Huntley? I don't think we can get anything for him. Do you think we should try and trade back into the second for Chark? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe. I know that we have some success getting wide receivers in the second round, but I don't know. Wide receiver's not on my list. I know it's not. He's just not really on my list right now. I'd rather get a pass rusher or a linebacker, to be completely honest. I would. What was the is everyone off my board? Yeah, Hernandez did get picked. Oh, Josh Jackson's off my board now. They gone. Who's better, Jaire Alexander, Josh Jackson? Listen, if Josh Jackson could play like the way he did last season, then it's Josh Jackson. But that remains to be seen. I think the reason why he fell into the second round is what I've been saying for the past month, is that he just didn't have the experience behind him. Who starts out as our starting corners? I mean, training camp will decide that, but I think King is obviously going to be there. Williams will play as needed. But I also like the fact that we have 2 young cornerbacks that can learn behind House and Williams, just hopefully, playing better. Minnesota Vikings draft plan. Don't get any offensive linemen and get people that the Packers want. That's fine, because when Kirk Cousins gets sacked 100 times, I'm good with that. Titans probably should get a cornerback. David Akers. Now it's the Eagles fans. I'm telling you, everyone's crapping on the Cowboys. I know someone right now who's actually at the yeah, exactly. Listen to Devon House and do the complete opposite. Exactly. I just oh my god. I don't think I could just sit there for 5 hours and watch names be said. There's no wow. He is trolling the ever living crap out of the Cowboys right now. This oh my god. The last time that that the last time that you were in the Super Bowl, these draft picks weren't born. That's amazing. Oh, we got some spunk. Oh, Akers is annihilating them. Oh, tight end. I love how you forgot about that. Dallas, I think it's Goddard, isn't it? Yeah, I had him going actually originally to the Jaguars in the first round, I think in my first mock. But yeah, there's your Witten replacement right there. Even though Witten, is the guy who like never ages. And then even further, he's just like, oh yeah, and he's also a tight end, and he's from this school. That's a good pick for them, though. They need that. Yeah, the Cowboys do need a wide receiver, though. They definitely need help there. But this guy could be under Witten. I mean, do you really have a better a better mentor? I don't think so. Philly picked a guy named Dallas in Dallas. The ultimate troll job. Oh, about Witten retiring? Yeah, but that's the last time I saw, though. It's saying that he has plans to retire, right? He's going to join Monday Night Football. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming that he's still going to stay on at least to kind of help him out. That's what I would assume. I could be completely wrong. But considering how much time he's spent there, that this is your Witten replacement, I feel like he's going to be a mentor in some way, shape, or form. Or not. Or he's going to say, screw you, Cowboys, and he's going to go and get a comfy analyst job. He might do that. Oh, look. And now it's the Cowboys pick. I love it. I love it. Reporting from Uruguay again. Oh, man. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What do the Vikes do with all the O-line men gone, Tom? They just cry a whole lot. That's all they do. Say yee if you're a Packer fan. I don't know why you'd say yee, but yeah, you do it. Yeah, Anthony Miller. I've seen his name pop up a bunch of times now. I think he could be a good fit. Let's see. If this is Anthony Miller, I'll cry. It won't be the worst thing in the world. It's okay. We'll get the guys that we need to get. Grassy Posse Packer Nation. Oh man. All right. I know you dislike the Vikings as a whole, but do you have a specific Viking player you absolutely despise, past or present? That's a good question. I mean, Anthony Barr is currently like not. Yeah, he's not really. He's not. He's not my number one favorite guy as of last season, to be completely honest. Connor Williams. There you go. Oh, he's got to be happy staying in Texas. Yeah, Randy Moss was. I hated how good he was, but that wasn't like I hate him like as a person. That was just like, yeah, I was kind of envious of his talent. Interesting. I think we'll get a third. I think. We'll see. Percy Harvin was a punk. Yeah, but you know what? Percy Harvin, like he relied on his speed, but look at the millions of dollars he made because teams just give him chance after chance after chance, and he just never had to produce. And then he was like, "All right, bye guys, see you later." Does the Cowboys GM know what a wide receiver is? No, but they're gonna know what losing is again. Losing. That's what I said. Just joining. What do you think of doubling up a corner? I loved it and wanted Jackson in the first place. I know a lot of people did. I think that it solidifies a position because it was a position of need. The fact that Jackson fell, I think it's right place, right time. I wouldn't have wanted him in the first round just because of the lack of experience, but now we got him. Mooning us was pretty bad. Yeah. Also, the Lambo leaps were pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Where my haters at, Tom Brady. That'd be great. Can you imagine like the actual Tom Brady's in here? He's just like, hey, I just, I like watching podcasts. I would love to see Tom Grassi's reaction if the Vikings move down. Well, listen, I don't know where that guy is. I don't know where he's gonna be, but I kiss my ass. So, where's Tom? Hold on 1 second. Is this a Tom Grassi live stream or is this I'm sorry, I don't think Tom streamed for you. What does he do? Did we trade up for Josh Jackson? Nope. He fell right into our laps. Number 45, and we got him. Language time. Did I say something bad? I didn't even catch myself. Sorry if I did. Geis, I don't want Geis. He's falling, but two, we're stacked. We're good on running back. We swear here. Did I curse? I didn't even realize I did. I usually watch that. My phone number starts with 972. The Bears. Bears are in. Viking Vault. Let's see. It makes your channel real. I'm a real boy, just like Pinocchio. Give my grandma a shout out. Milkman, you got some family going right now. You got to be a godly parent not to have your child curse. Here's the thing. I'm so used to not doing it when I teach. So I'm kind of it's kind of carried over here a little bit. I usually don't. Sometimes it comes out. It depends who I'm talking to, like on the podcast. But yeah, we're good. I said kiss. I did. My bad. I mean, it's in the Bible though. Like, so can you really say donkey? That's what I meant, obviously. Make it happen. I've been trying to make it happen for years. Can you do a conspiracy how Barr got paid to injure Rodgers for a better chance at a Super Bowl run at home for more ticket money as a joke? that's conspiracy theory. Say hi, Maria, to my wife. Hi, Maria, to my wife. Dude, if your wife does she know about Maria? I feel like I just blew your cover. Yikes. I'm sorry. Are you religious, Tom? You don't have to answer. I don't. This doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. I work actually at a Catholic school. I have no problem with religion, but me personally, no, not really. I just believe in being a good person because that's what you should do, not because a book or any religion tells me I need to be. Sorry if that offends people, but it's a real thing here. It is. Who should the Packers draft pick next? Again, linebacker or edge rusher. Be good. Tom offended me a ton. I'm taking him to civil court because he was super rude to me by swearing. It's 2018. Yeah, I apologize. I apologize. Do any of your students watch your podcast videos? Not that I really know of. A bunch of them, some of them have shown up to my comedy shows when I'm doing stand up. And I know some of them watch the Packers videos, but for the most part, I don't think so. What was the other question? My number 15 for your Grossi Posse jersey. Great question. Because 2015 is when I started Packcast. And so I figured that because it was right after the NFC Championship game in which the Packers lost to the Seahawks, RIP. And so because of that, I started it the next year after making a reaction video that did pretty well. And so, yeah, the rest is history. So I decided to do it in 15. What do you think about Bolts from Blues Draft live stream? What? I don't even know what that means. Wait, but wouldn't you have to be Catholic to work at the Catholic school? Nope, you don't have to be. Again, and I teach social studies, so like I have a pretty damn good understanding of a whole bunch of different religions, and it's just I like just being a good person. That's it. But yeah, no, I don't have to be. Not a requirement. Any of your students Packers fans? I think a couple of them. Summer, what's going on, bud? I don't think so. What's your opinion on super offended people? I love your channel, Sam. I love you. Um, I think people do get offended. I have a problem when people get offended for other people that it doesn't impact them in any way, shape, or form. Like I can understand being outraged, you can be upset about something, you could be, but like offended. What does that do? Anything. Everyone's just looking to be offended nowadays, but it is what it is. Yeah, a lot of them Giants, a lot of them Jets. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Am I doing stand up now? Yeah. Yep, I do stand up pretty often. I just recorded my album in March. Currently editing that. That'll be out in August. Students know about my channel? Yep, they do. But again, it's one of those things that people. I mean, I'm kind of open about it, and in front of them, I'm their teacher, and that's it. It is. I'm not too religious as well. Yeah, listen, whatever helps you be a good person. You know, as long as you're not a terrible human being to someone else, you know, and you're not injuring anybody or or persecuting somebody, do whatever makes you happy. It's fine. Pretty soon, speech impediment stand up will be offensive. It is what it is. Like again, I'm my stuff is really not that offensive because it's about me. It's like I don't know if anyone would get offended about my own life. I didn't take Tom to Infinity War. I would never go see a movie with that monster of a human being. So, Tom, show us your social studies skills. Just like break down like AP Euro, which is the test is 3 weeks from today. Currently preparing my kids for that. How many detentions have I given? I think only 2 in like 3 years. I really don't give a lot. Students are usually pretty good. Talk football. I am. Can you teach us about the Silk Road? I don't want to. I'm really good with European history, like really, really good with that because that's mostly what I'm teaching. Do I teach in Green Bay? Nope. I live in New York, teach in New York too. Talk football. I am. Terry, defensive end. I mean, right now we're waiting until the Packers do something at the moment. I teach sophomores mostly. Yeah, 4 of those, and I teach a freshman class too. My chill teacher? I like to think so, unless you do something in which you lose that privilege. I had to write DBQ today. It was great. Love AP World. Ugh, my life. Oh, yeah. Good old DBQs. It's great. That's what makes the world go round. Did I see Avengers Infinity War? Yep, saw it today. Went at 9:30. I traveled down to the city. Woke up at 6 o'clock to go do it. Traveled down to the city because they had the laser projection IMAX. It's the only one in the state. It was so worth it. It was great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I have been to Michigan. I've been to Detroit. What grade do I teach? 9th and 10th? Yep. Geis, there's something about him that people don't like. And then Chark I think he's a little bit overrated. Tom Grassi, you're a cool dude. You're a cool dude. Or dudette. How many years have I been a Packers fan? This will be my 20th year. 20 years. Tom, why not? I am better than him. Tom, listen, bud. I feel like we're gonna have to have a sit down face-to-face conversation because we're gonna have to talk this over. Jackson, like I said, if he continues playing like he did last year, I'm stoked about it, and he's a steal. So I'd be very, very happy about that. This isn't football. Goodbye. Sorry. Bye. They just picked. So it is what it is. Unsub. Okay, bud. It's all right. You do you. Whatever makes you happy. Tom was there. He snuck in. No doubt. I know you're a vegan. What's your favorite food? I like a lot of things. Eggplant parm is good. With like vegan parm, you know, that stuff's real good. I like a lot of food. I like eating. Eating is fun. Why'd you become a Packers fan? Dad was a Cowboys fan. And so the Packers beat the Cowboys in 5th grade. We were good. I blame me for asking about religion. Yeah, you kind of did open that door a little bit. All right, Edgar as an actual football question. Let's do it. Should the Packers trade their 2 first picks and something else for Odell Beckham Jr.? No. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. The Packers, I don't think, would ever pick him because of his off-field issues. And in addition, the first picks are way too valuable for that. And in addition, I honestly don't want him on the team because I think we could just build through the draft. Yeah, definitely not. I love Mike Daniels. He's great. Packers do not triple threat. Packers do not have a third round pick. Rain Diaz, yeah. LB, yeah, I think we definitely need to go linebacker. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that or we get a defensive end. We'll see. Carlos, you want to go to sleep? It's too early, bud. Yes, I am happy about the pick. We'll see. We shall see. How I like Josh Jackson. Again, I'm happy we didn't get him in the first. I would have been a little bit upset if we got him in the first just because of his lack of experience. But I think this is the best case scenario because he has a huge upside. Yep, Green Bay did get Josh Jackson with pick number 45. We're good. We're definitely good. Who's the biggest threat in the NFC? Kyle, are you leaving, bud? See you later, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Biggest threat in the NFC, I think the Eagles are obviously a damn good team. They're going to be up there for a while. The Rams are building up their team like monsters. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're up there. Obviously, the Packers are in that conversation. And then unfortunately, I think the Vikings are there too. Linebacker, defensive tackle. Yeah. MJ Stewart. There's another cornerback. I don't care about cornerbacks anymore. We're good. Do I have an ideal for our fourth round pick? If we're talking position, again, if we don't pick in the third, again, linebacker, defensive end. I had Justin Reed, but Sam Hubbard's still on the board for a defensive end. I'd be okay with that. Any one of those guys. If you could have any Vikings player, who would you have? Ooh, good question. I'd probably steal somebody on your defense. Probably maybe like Xavier Rhodes or something. But if I couldn't pick from your defense, then I might take Adam Thielen just because he's a damn good slot guy. It kills me to say that. Do I think we'll trade into the third tonight? I think we'll definitely do it. We don't need another cornerback. We're good. I think we're definitely solid. Yeah. Devin, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Strap should be all about defense. I agree. I think we could use 3 picks on the offensive side of the ball. Definitely shore up that offensive line. We could get a wide receiver, and I wouldn't mind a tight end either. I didn't pick Cook. No, I'm very content with our running backs right now. I really am. Will the Packers sign Dez Bryant? No, they will not. Definitely not. And Dez Bryant even said that there's too much there. And again, if we can't afford Jordy Nelson, we ain't getting Dez Bryant. Lisa, what you missed, we got Josh Jackson, number 45. We didn't have to trade up or anything. So we're good. We're definitely good. Let's see. Linebackers. I have 2 linebackers in the 5th. Oren Burks, outside linebacker, 82 tackles and a pick last year. And Micah Kaiser, who is an inside linebacker, 4'6", 145 tackles, and he's a good blitzer. That's what I had for the 5th. So we'll see. I think tight end just for blocking we'll get him later. That's what I think. Yeah, Oliver is dropping. I think he'll go by the end of the 2nd, though. I feel like he has to at this point. Shaq Griffin, we could. We definitely could. If I had to pick a Browns player, I love Josh Gordon, but the guy just can't stop smoking pot. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but the NFL doesn't like it. So he's just a damn good playmaker. But maybe Myles Garrett, steal him up too. What's our cap space like? We didn't offer Nelson much because he's old with a bum knee. I know I love Jordy though. Last time I checked, I think we have like 10 or 11 mil. It's pronounced Alyssa. Sorry, there was. Apologize. Yay! I apologize, Alyssa. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about Josh Jackson. I'll do a breakdown video after this. We should trade 4 late round picks for 2 third round picks. Honestly, the high talent is starting to dwindle. Yeah, but the Packers are always of that. They're studs and like the best value in the middle of the draft. But again, I think we could trade up into the 3rd. Panthers get Geis? I don't think so. They got McCaffrey. I don't think they would need him. Yeah, I think we'll trade up into the 3rd. I think. All right, Carolina, here we go. For a social studies buff, I was hoping that King Alexander joke would have landed. Oh, I didn't see that King Alexander joke. I apologize. You do Tsar Alexander too for the Russians. Dante Jackson, cornerback. There you go. Number 2. Yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe Geis, if he's there in the 3rd round, they'll get him. Patriots would pick Oliver. Maybe. They could. Who do I think is better, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady? Ooh, good question. I did a whole video on that. See you later, Nick. I did that. A whole video on it. That is like my most disliked video of all time. People were angry about that. I think that obviously Brady's been around longer. He has more accolades. He's had more of a team built around him. I think Rodgers has, which by the way, Patriots just traded up. I just had to do more himself, and I'm more impressed. But I think Tom Brady right now, just because of all the accolades he has, you can't argue that he's like in the conversation of the best quarterback of all time. But I'm more impressed with Aaron Rodgers, like in what he's able to do on the field. So we shall see. Sam, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Who's the most underrated linebacker in the draft? Right at the moment, I really do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do like Kaiser. He's an inside linebacker. He had a ton of tackles. He's a tackling machine, and he can help with blitzing. I picked him for the 5th. I would really, really like. See, thanks for subbing, bud. I appreciate it, Devin. Seriously, at the game where the Ravens shut us out and it was cold as hell. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. The coldest. I've been to a couple really cold Giants games. When I was there 2 years ago for the Giants Packers wildcard game, that was a damn cold game. How many picks do we have in the 3rd? We do not have any. We have none. We have 16 million in cap space. We do? I thought we lost a bunch though, because I thought we had lost a bunch because we got like guys like Jimmy Graham. I could be wrong. We could have gotten some back. We'll see. It is impossible. The stat conversation is so dumb. Bye, Alyssa. The stat conversation is so dumb, like comparing quarterbacks, because again, they're not playing the same teams. The conditions are different every single time. Their teams are different, but people like to do that. Justin, thanks for subbing. I appreciate it, man. Likely trade up. Yeah, Rams War Room is probably just cracking open some cold ones. I don't doubt it, considering they just like blew all their money on free agency, but they're pulling the Broncos approach and just trying to win like right meow. We'll likely trade up, right? Yeah, I think we'll trade up. I think we'll definitely trade up. Because again, we have was it 10 picks now? Yeah, we have 10 more picks. So I think we're definitely going to wind up. But I just don't. Yeah, we have 2 4th, 4 5th, 1 6th, 3 7th. I would not be surprised if we sneak into the 3rd. We shall see. Shall see. Oh, Antonio Freeman just got here. I'm so sorry if you already answered it. What are your thoughts on Josh Jackson? No worries. Again, I'm happy we didn't get him in the 1st. I'm very content that we got him in the 2nd. He was an amazing player last year, but my concerns was his lack of experience. But if he's able to pick that up and do that this year, then we got a potentially a star in the 2nd round. I'm happy with it. I'm really, really happy with it. Let's see. What number Jackson's going to wear? I don't know. That's a good question. Is 29 taken? Look at that. You're amazing, Tom. I try. You're amazing, though. Favorite Packer of all time? Right now, it might be between Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, who are currently duking it out for the greatest Packer player of all time. But Brett Favre got me into football. I love Aaron Rodgers. And I love his ability. I feel like Brett Favre was just like it was just fun watching him. Where it shows their name and color. No idea. No idea. I don't want guys. I don't want a PS2 best gaming system. We're getting off target again. That's it. But yes. How do you organize your draft and free agency prediction sheets? This notebook. This is all Packers notes. This entire thing. It's all, and this is the 2nd notebook I've gone through. So yeah. You're a history teacher. We got 8 push exams. Yep. 3 weeks from today, AP Euro. Heard I bet on every Vikings games. Has cost me some embarrassing times. Recently, yeah, that hasn't been great. Favre is a funny guy, yes, and he also sends inappropriate pictures to cheerleaders, which is not, which is also not so good. But it was fun watching him play. Bye, Devin. See you later, bud. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Am I a big chicken? Milkman, the questions you have are provocative and thought-provoking. For Magali, then, we might. But again, I feel like he's going to go in the third. Let's see. If they get all... I'm coming. No Tome. No. Or maybe they will get Oliver. Josh Jackson. I'm happy. Again, happy he didn't go in the first. I'm glad we got him in the second. Why do we still have Hundley? To compete against Kaiser. Did you just say the many times? They got a defensive back. Duke Dawson. Well, they need to replace some of that secondary too. How old am I? 27. I don't know if like that looks. I don't know if this looks 27. Yeah. Kaiser, Hundley. Kaiser definitely has more of upside. Definitely. Yeah, I'm surprised they picked him over Oliver. Oliver's dropping in this draft, and I know there's a lot of people that are very upset about that, but yeah. Will Jordy come back after Oakland? I don't know. Maybe like a 1 year, like a 1 day signing, like it's kind of just a retire as a Packer thing. But yeah, I don't think so. Bow down to me, pheasants. That's not even peasants. That's pheasants, like the bird. Favorite Marvel movie, including Infinity War. Infinity War was great. I loved it. Winter Soldier's great. The original Guardians of the Galaxy is also really great too. I'm a big fan of those. Original Iron Man's good too. That's what I intended. There you go, bud. Milkman taking over. You don't do the day over 26. Aw, spoil me too much. Yeah, all these things that you're set like for Hundley, people saying to trade. Nah, I don't think it's any trade value. No one spoiled the movie. I will not. There's a couple people in here spoiling it last night, and I kicked them right out. I'm not gonna have any of that. I actually got spoiled last night. I actually didn't want to do a live stream last night because I knew I was gonna get spoiled, and the guy came in and ruined it, and I was not happy about that at all. At all. Do your students consider you a cool teacher? Hey guys, am I cool? Arden Key, I've seen his name too. Maybe. I wouldn't be like against it in any way, but we do need a linebacker, and I think Key fills that position. So I wouldn't be too upset about that. Trade up into the second. I don't think we're going to do that. I think that's going to be a little too costly. And for DJ Clark, maybe. But again, I don't want to do that in the second round. I don't want to get a wide receiver in the second. Hundley is the GOAT. Prove me wrong. Watch him play. Well, PJ Hall. We should trade Jake Ryan. Jake Ryan reminds me of a guy, like if you watch, when they do the like the little boxes where they say their names. He's always like, he looks like he just downed like a box of like Cocoa Puffs because he's like so high. He's like, I'm Jay Ryan. He's like very excited about it. Who'd we get? Josh Jackson. That's who we got. So I was thinking, and I'm curious as we do I love the picks we made? Yes, I do. Scott, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm happy about the Josh Jackson pick. I'm happy that we got him in the second round and not the first. I think if he plays the way he does, he's going to be a stud. I'm very, very happy about that. What sport are you the best playing at? I'm decently good at football, and I like soccer a whole lot. Also was a pretty badass badminton player back in the day. Arden Key, I don't know if he's going to slip all the way down to the fourth, but I wouldn't mind trading into the third to get him. Thank you for humoring us and talking football and answering random questions. You balance them well. It doesn't go underappreciated. Thanks. I appreciate that. Navarro Bowman is there. He definitely is. He might be good for depth. We don't need a wide receiver. Thank you. I think we'll get one in the draft. We'll pick one up, but it's ridiculous. Is your real name Tom or is it just short for Thomas? No, my full name is Thomas, but the only people who call me that is my mom and dad when they're angry at me. So they call me Thomas a lot. Do we have a third round? We do not. We do need a pass rusher. Pass rusher is more of a need than wide receiver. Come on, guys. It is. It definitely is. Shaq Griffin in the fourth. If he's still there. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes to some team like the Steelers, though. Do I personally think Denzel Ward was the best cornerback? I do. I think I was very impressed with the footage that I saw of him. Oliver is still available. Quick, tell me what you think, Jeffrey. All right, Josh Jackson. Again, very happy that we didn't get him in the first, but I think he's a steal in the second if he plays the way that he did last year. So I'm very happy with the pick. And it solidifies the cornerback, and now we don't need to pick them anymore. So that's good. Milkman, shout out my grandma's friends, uncle's daughters, sisters, aunt, friends, goldfish. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You didn't tell me the name of it, though. I mean, I feel like I kind of have to know the name. When's our next pick? Fourth round. First pick of the fourth. The Falcons just picked, though. I feel like at least this is going a little bit faster. So that's nice. The problem is, though, it's kind of just we're just talking and waiting until maybe the Packers do something. Yeah, I found out about that last night. Fourth round's tomorrow. Yeah, 4 through 7 is tomorrow. Julio deleting Falcon stuff. I don't want to be too TMZ-ish, but I don't think it's a good sign. I don't. What should we trade to get into the third? We have 2 fourths and a fifth, so we could trade a fourth and a fifth. I'd be okay with that. Get in the third or the very end of the second. I think there's a very good chance that we are going to get into the third. I do. If he wants to. But I think there's some good linebackers in there that they could definitely trade up for. It would take both fourth round picks. Depends. I don't think so because we have got it from the Browns. I think if we trade that has a lot of value, and then we could get it. We could sneak into the third. Do you think Packers will be good this year? I do. I'm very excited to see what their offense does, and I'm actually more excited about their defense now that Capers is gone. Adams on the outside, Cobb in the slot. Who's on the other side of Adams? Trevor Davis. I know he has some issues, but Geronimo Allison. He could, he drops the balls every now and then, but and then Ty Montgomery, I think we could push him back too. Thoughts on Witten retiring? It's a end of an era. Guy's always been consistent. Look at Michael Vick. All right, you know what? Let's talk about that for a second because no. I'm sorry. I am not a Michael Vick fan. I loved him playing in 2004 Madden when he was on the cover. That's all. That's all I was happy about. But yeah, no, the whole dog thing, not a fan. Am I happy Randall's gone? Yeah. You know what? Demarius Randall had the fact that he quit on his team and he threw temper tantrums and stuff. Oh crap! They got Isaiah Oliver. There you go. I know a lot of you are high on Isaiah Oliver, but there he goes. Yeah, so he could have gone in the first. 2004 Vic was amazing in Madden. You literally could just run because he had 99 speed. Let's see if it pays off, Cotton. Yeah, I'm not a big Mike Vick fan, though. As a person, not a fan. Just shouting out Packers killed it. Best move was Pettin. Yep, but still bear down. I respect that. I definitely respect that. Guys, we can't be upset that Isaiah Oliver got picked. We got two of the best cornerbacks in the draft. We're good. We're okay. We're good. Let's see. Yeah, I think Packers will be good. Do I play Madden 18? It is still on my desk over there, and it is not open. Was Infinity War good or bad? It was amazing. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Josh Jackson, very happy about it. Again, happy we didn't get him in the first. Should be a great player. Hope that he is the player that we saw last year. I think they're two of the best. Yeah. Jair Alexander and because both of those guys were in my top 5. I had Isaiah Oliver, Jair Alexander, Josh Jackson, Denzel. Those are like my top 5. Tom, would you chug a liter of meatballs without stopping or milking a chicken for an hour without stopping? What in God's freaking name? We'll see if Oliver does as well. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what number Jackson's going to wear. That's a good question. That is a very good question. Who doesn't love Milkman? I'm very excited to see the Packers and the Vikes going back and forth. It should be great. By the way, did you guys hear about the longtime Packer retiring today? Jay Cutler. It looks like he's going to be retiring as well. Most famous person I've met? Are we talking on the Packers or are we talking about it in general? Mike Hughes went last night, I think, to the Patriots, right? What's your favorite Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary? It has to be that Lions one. That was amazing. I woke up the entire house. Oh, it was the Vikings. I apologize. Yes, it was the Vikings. That's what happened. I missed that pick. I was outside because someone delivered a pizza outside. That's my bad. NFC forever. It will always be better than the AFC. Justin Reed, I would love him to fill that safety position. I had him in my mock to go in the 3rd round. That'd be great. The Cardinals one was good, but I'll always remember the Lions one. That was great because we also won too. Have you ever seen a girl so hot you can? No. Love my wife. I know. I said the Patriots. I wasn't here though because I was outside. So, yeah. What position's next? I think edge rusher, linebacker. I think that's the position of need. I mean, do you guys think that Clay Matt? I agree. Move Ty back to wideout. Do you think that we should? What was I? Oh my God! I just had the question and now I'm dead on my brain. The Cards is better because it was 2 in a row. Yeah, he's just amazing. That's what I was gonna. Yes, that's what I was gonna. It was Clay. Thank you. You guys are great. You like read my mind. There's the mind meld there. Yeah. What do you guys feel about Clay? Are we? You think we goes next year? I love him, but is your wife a Vikings fan? No, my dad bought her a Brett Favre Vikings shirt as a joke, and I put him in a nursing home as a joke. Let's keep Clay. Good for the commercials. One more year. When healthy, he's a monster. Yeah, he's just not. He's just not healthy long enough, though. That's the problem. Has 4 years left in him? I don't think he does. I'm thinking it's this year might be the end for him. I really do. He needs a restructured deal. We should keep him. I don't know if he'll take one though. I think he could rip off a team in free agency. I love Clay, but I think he's got 1 year left. I don't see him on the team next year just because of his age, his injuries, and also his contract is too high. Did you really put him in a nursing home for that? No, I didn't. He's still at his house for now. Oh, Geis went. There you go. Yeah, if Geis is the guy that was potentially projected to go in the first round, skins right now. Tom Clay is still reaching the QB on 25% of his pressures. Yeah, no, listen, I'm not saying he still can't play. I just think the amount of money that we're paying him And the amount of times that when the guy like doesn't play full seasons, I just don't know if it's worth the money. I really don't. I don't see it. Bulaga didn't restructure. He didn't. We tried to give him a pay cut, and he didn't take it. Didn't take it. Listen, I love Clay Matthews. Don't get me wrong, but if he doesn't take a pay cut, I just don't see him. I don't see him coming on. Clay Matthews sack celebration. Boom, right there against the Bill games. I was at that Bills game too. If he gets double-digit sacks, do we hold on to him? Again, I think he has to be restructured, or you let him go. Devin, you're awesome. Thank you. I'm your favorite Packer YouTuber. I appreciate that. Who do you like at RB, Williams or Jones? I like Jones a little bit more. I just like I love the way that he runs. I really, really do. What's my favorite hat? I have really old hats, like ones when I was like 6. Hold on 1 second. Steelers are picking. They got a wide receiver. I didn't see James Washington. There you go. Couple things. Hat. Besides all the old ones, I actually like this one. This guy here. That one, I just love the design of that. I really, really, I like that. I actually wanted to get one of the winter hats for that, but I never could get one. I'm your second favorite Packer YouTube. Is it after you? That's okay. Fan encounters. I'll answer that in a second. Yeah, I think it's a good pick for. They just lost Martavis Bryant to the Raiders, so they definitely needed to get another wide receiver. So this just gives Ben another weapon. That's a good question though about Ben. No, that works. Tom, you're on my street. Tom, I don't like this. I don't like. Yeah, we do have 3 great running backs. I think we're good. Milkman, good God, what are you doing? I think we should move Ty, by the way, again to wide receiver. What's your opinion on the book Nerdy Birdie Gets Squirmy? Milkman. Good God. Good God. Kaiser Hunley all day, every day. I did have a fan encounter. I've had a couple actually. And when I was in Green Bay the last time, my waiter actually recognized me. That was cool because he worked at Tap 1919, and then we went out and partied later. That was fun. Ben in the sloppy Scrabble, yeah. I don't know how much Ben has left. When do you think Lamar Jackson will start? I think he'll at least sit behind Flacco for another year. I think he has to. What do you think about the Tom Brady Rodgers game on Sunday night this year? I'm pumped. I would love to go to that game, but that is a Sunday night game. I mean, I'm going to have to miss work. And at the same time, those tickets are going to be ridiculously expensive because that might be the last time that they ever play. You think Rollins makes it on the roster now? I wouldn't be surprised if they bump him down to the practice squad. Rollins like shows that potential, but he's just not consistent enough. So Aaron Jones is the answer. I love Aaron Jones. I love Williams too, but I love Aaron Jones. He's a beast. I'm really happy with the Packers schedule. Again, when it first came out, just with the list of the opponents, I was nervous, and like the strength of schedule, if you give a crap about that, we were ranked with the hardest one, but I think the way that it came out, I was happy with it. Yeah, I like our secondary right now. I'm good with it. I would like another safety though. I would. Because Morgan left. Did you play football on a team when you were middle school or high school or whatever? Yep, I did. I was a wide receiver. Hamilton, I completely agree. I've wanted to see a Brady Rodgers so long. We've been robbed of it so many times, and it's just is so disappointing. What is all this stuff going with Tome? How many interceptions the Packers are going to get next season? I don't know, man. I don't know how many picks. Hopefully more, because that was the one thing when then we did that Super Bowl run. That's what made that defense so good. We had so many turnovers, but so gross. I played soccer too. Played soccer for a bunch of years. I don't think Rodgers is ever, to be completely honest. I don't. Alexander and Davis for special teams. I would say Alexander just for his speed. Davis is me. What pass rusher are we gonna get? Again, I had Sam Hubbard who's still there. Later we got guys like what do you call Akeem Coleman's like a late pick. He had a good season last year. Jaguars. Tell them in front of your house. That's horrifying. Green Bay's not picking until tomorrow unless we trade up. I'm peeking out your window, Tom. This is getting horrifying a little bit. Do we re-sign Haha? I think we do. There you go, DJ Clark. Someone was just asking about him. I don't think he was going to leave the third round. I'm sorry, the second round. If I could spend a day with a Packer besides Aaron, who would it be? I love how you had to throw besides Aaron in there. That's rough. Probably Mike Daniels. I feel like that'd be fun. That'd be a good time. Adams or Cobb? Right now I'm wearing a Cobb jersey. I love that man. But Adams is looking damn good, and he's the future. So we'll see. Cobb has had a few rough seasons, like a few. So I'm hoping he gets back to being that. I like him. I'm wearing Cobb's jersey right now. I love that man. He's a beautiful little man. Should we trade up for outside linebacker? Yeah, tight end. Again, tight end. Right now we got Jimmy Graham. I'm happy with our tight end. We'll get one later in the draft for blocking purposes, but I think linebacker or pass rusher is more important right now. Tom shows up in front of your house. Really hope not. I would love to trade up. I would like to get Sam Hubbard. Yep, that's who I had. Tom, come to your door. You're not fooling me again. Nah, I ain't falling for that crap. Look, Vikings pick is in. Oh, look, there's no Tome. Making the trip from New York to Green Bay this year. To usually fly into Green Bay's airport in Milwaukee. Fly into Milwaukee. I also drive a bunch of times. Milkman's behind me. That's horrifying. Vikings pick. Let's do it. People are like in my house and in my ear and in my body, and I feel uncomfortable. All right, Vikings fans. Real quiet over there. Yep, that sounds like a Vikings. Wow, this is pathetic. 16-hour drive from New York to Green Bay. He's clapping into the mic and saying skull. There's your offensive tackle. There you go. There you go. You got it. You got your offensive lineman. You needed one. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised that you didn't go with this in the first round. There you go, Vikings fans. You're happy with that. Yeah, whose door are we at? Where are we doing? Do you live in my mom? This is going places. Is it weird that I hate the Patriots more than the Vikings? It's not weird. Better not scream too loud or Tom will Tom, I swear to God, you really need to get out of my house. Are you in here still? I swear, I'm going to start putting traps down. James, keep up the good work. Thanks, bud. I appreciate you watching. You want Tom's reaction to the picks? Yeah. Well, I don't know where Tom is. I don't care where Tom is. All I know is I've been doing this for 90 minutes and I got to pee really, really bad. So in between this pick, I'm going to go pee really, really quick. Okay. Be right back.
Puny Man is in the bathroom. Probably changing his tampon. All right, quickly. All right. We got an offensive lineman. Score! We got a tackle. How I feel about him? Well, at least he's got the size. Hopefully he can anchor. Listen, my brothers. My Vikings brothers. I know you were calling for me. I could hear you. And I am here. I heard the skull chant. And I know how you feel listening to the puny Green Bay Packer man talk about all of this crap that no one cares about, that he's a teacher and stuff. I'm still in his crawl space. There's mice in there. It's really dark. I have no money, and I'm a little scared. But as long as I have Vikings Nation behind me, I know that I could survive. I'm gonna go steal some Jameson. I'll be back. Shh! Don't say a word. Skull.
What's up? Buccaneers are up now. Josh Jackson, very happy about that. Did I change my tampon? What? What's happening? We could hear you didn't wash your hands. Yes, I did. I had to pee, so obviously I just multitasked and did both. What are you guys talking about tampons for? What is going on? What's happening? Why am I seeing Tom's name again? I'm sorry, guys. You know what? Like, I'm tired of this delusional bull crap. Okay, I'm gonna look. The Buccaneers are picking. Can we talk football, please? God. Carlton Davis. The cornerbacks are starting to come off the board. What's going on? What's happening? Tom? Scott? Good night, buddy. Tom was there again? What is this? What is this? It's beard hair. It's beard hair again. He's shedding. Oh, he's in the closet. I don't even have a closet in here. I think Griffin will go in the third. I think so too. Lewis, give a hey to me and my uncle. Let's go on, kids. Angel, boom, shout out. I don't know what's happening. What's imaginary, Dylan? This beard hair? I just don't know where he is. I feel like I need to set my house on fire just to stop him. He's in the crawl space. I mean, like, I do have a crawl space in here. I don't. It's pretty dark in there. Nah, I ain't playing with that. I'm gonna throw some tear gas in there. Start a skull chant. I'll get him. Tom, show us your armpit. I swear to God, Milkman. Like, we got some things like we need to discuss. Still never see Tom and Tom in the same place at the same time. Nasty rumors will start soon. Are you saying? I'm sorry. Are you implying that Tom and Tom, like, that we're friends and like we're in a relationship together or something, like that we're close? What's happening? I think that's what you're implying. Keep all the Packer stuff in there. So get ready to burn your house. That's offensive. No, gross. I would never say that. Up again. They're going to go wide receiver, maybe? I got defensive end. Making that All right, making that defense a little bit better. Tom, you need to discuss chat rules. Yeah, Milkman, can we not talk about juicy men feel long as they enter my earlobe? It's getting a little weird. Just a tiny bit. Who is Tom and why are we not discussing football? We are discussing football. All we're talking about is football. That's it. I don't know why Tom came up. This is weird. I do, Milkman, I do love you. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do love you. Packers trade up. I'm waiting for it. What are your grades on our draft picks? Again, I think that Josh Jackson has a huge upside. By the way, we made it into the third round. Yay. I think that Josh Jackson has a huge upside. And I think this is definitely an A. And I know that that sounds super biased, but I think if we drew in just the Jaire Alexander pick without the first round next year, I put it like a B+, but that getting the draft pick is more of is an A. That's such a plus. That was great. Am I the best milkman? Goddamn right you are. Would you like more beans or cheese? Beans, because I can't eat cheese. More likely to trade up Vikings or Packers? I think Packers. I definitely think Packers. It's okay. NFL Network gave us an A. Look at that. Yeah, I think, again, we got a ton of value there. I don't like cheese. I am actually allergic to cheese. Fun fact. Allergic to dairy, which is ironic considering Milkman is in here. I'm flat out allergic to milk. Fun times. Overall, A- both picks. Yeah, I'm not. Again, like we're real close with that. Do I have a toupee? No, this is my real hair. How much leverage does their second first round pickup have? I mean, I think that puts it over the top because again, it with just the random pick of Jaire Alexander, I think it's like a B+, but that it puts it over for me. Silly Packer fan allergic to cheese. Well, this is the end. Good night, ladies and gents. Tom, get the hell out of here. No one saw you tonight. Well, apparently they did, but get out of here. Wait, a Packers fan is allergic to cheese. Yes, I understand the irony. Now, I love this draft so far. I love it. I love it. I love Josh Jones. Yeah. I think that what I saw of him, I'm very, very happy. I think the way he's so aggressive and the way that he tackles is great. And he showed those flashes last year. And I think that this season, it's going to get even better for him. This might be a breakout year for him. Again, I'm really happy to see where our defense is going to go. He does get lost in coverage. Well, again, like he's a baby. I think just with coming to giving him chance to develop, I think he's going to do well. So would I be safer if I went to Lambeau Field or Lincoln Financial? Lambeau. That's one of those things. Every single fan that I have talked to, visiting fan that has gone to Lambeau, says that it is nothing but an amazing experience. And the fans are really, really nice. I've only had one bad experience with fans at Lambeau, and it was just because they were filthy drunk, and that was it. That was the only time I ever had an issue, but you're going to get that everywhere. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to be we're going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. I'm really, really pumped about it. How are we doing on these picks? Tom, is that crawl space you have stored 21 hostages? Dude, please don't blow my cover. Thank you. Favorite stadium besides Lambeau? I mean, I've been to MetLife, I've been to Old Giant Stadium, been to the Bills Stadium. That's really all this is different stadiums I've been to. So it's kind of hard to judge, to be honest. I really like, the Bills one was all right. I'll get back to you when I visit more places. Second round's over, so the draft is no longer worth watching. Got to get those value picks. But I still be a fan if Aaron Rodgers would, because the Packers are more than just one player. I found that out the hard way with Favre. Packers Hall of Fame is great. I love what they redid with it. He's a nice guy. Clinton Dix, best name in the NFL, definitely in the running. Definitely in the running. Yeah, the number one issue that we always have is health. Always health. We could never stay healthy. try to catch a game in Seattle, I feel like I'd be shot. Like I feel like that's a hostile game experience. Would I trade up for Griffin into the third? Him or Hubbard? I think that'd be okay. Which your students roast you if the Jets or Bills? There's a Seahawks fan that gives me crap when the Seahawks win. Thankfully, they never do. Ugh. Sorry, the laptop is starting to die, and we need to plug it in. Oh, God. That's why we can't have nice things. Oh, I wanted to talk about something real quick, because I always get questions on this. Cool. This guy. Yeah, people keep asking me about this, and just to like, what's going on from Brazil? I got this in Mexico, actually. My dad got it for me from like a street vendor, but I always get questions on where I got this from. I love this thing. But I haven't found it on the internet, but just in case you're ever interested. Des Bryant is not coming to Green Bay. Not in any way, shape, or form. Nope. I hope we pick up Bobby Boucher. I'm pretty sure his mama said that he couldn't play football anymore. With Jair being return guy, does that mean that we won't get to see trade for? I have not been to Madison. I hear amazing things about the city, though. I like spending a ton of time in Milwaukee. I really love that city, but I hear great things about Madison, and I do want to visit. I want to trade into the third round, and I would like to get Hubbard. I definitely would. Tom, dab, please. After all the nice things I've said, you should dab. What do I get out of this, Milkman? If I dab, what do I get out of this? Who do you think is going to start on defense? I think you pick Jair out. I think Jair and also Josh Jackson, they could both start. I think they both can. Madison's your hometown. Nice. If I go to Madison, what should I do? What football god did the Packers bribe to get the Bears, Lions, and Vikings in their division? Hey, Vikings are good this year. They are. Kevin's Kingdom, Alexander's Empire, Josh's Jones. They got to go to the alliteration. So, like, it's got to be Alexander's Empire. We got to figure out something with that. Like Jair's Jury or something. Hello from Hamilton, Ontario. What's going on? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Trade Hundley and Davis for 3 empty soda cans. Hey, that's 15 cents there. That could be 30 cents depending on where you go. Please don't dab. Yeah, I'm not playing it. No, I don't eat M&M's for breakfast because again, allergic to dairy, so I can't do that. Yeah, overpay $84 million for Kirk Cousins. I will never get over that. I'll never get over that. Oh, man. What's our secondary name? Like how Seattle has the Legion of Boom. Huh. We need to come up with something like fancy and aggressive sounding. Minneapolis, but you're a Packers fan. Keep fighting the good fight. Eric Reed for safety. He might. Ticks are, $500. I would not be surprised for the Packers Patriots game. It's going to be nuts. I think Rodgers will do what he has to do. I think we'll pay Rodgers the money that he's owed. But I think he's also going to do what's best for him. But at the same time, he wants to stay on the team. And so I'm sure we'll be all right. Who from the NFC North has made the best pick so far? I mean, the Vikings have filled some needs. I also like, I like Mike Hughes, but the Bears have also made some great picks. I think it's the Bears or the Packers. Tom Brady once won 5 Super Bowls. It's true. He did. Move Tramon Williams to strong safety. You could. Or like the wheelchair. Either one. I think he's going to be a good mentor for those guys. Gifted Tom 2 rings. McGrath. I like it. How many years until the Packers win a Super Bowl again? Within the next 3. That would be my pick. How many picks until the Packers? Well, again, it's not happening until tomorrow unless we trade up. But we got some way to go. We're pick 101, and we are on pick 65 or 66 right now. Kill me. You're gonna go chug some milk. Do it. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, like, would you guys want me to? I mean, I know that it's rounds 4 through 7. It might get a little long, but you want me to stream tomorrow? Let me know. I will if you want me to. I'm cool with it. A little long, a little dry. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's keep doing it. If you're having a good time, I'm having a good time. Let's do it. I'm actually thinking about it. Let me get your thoughts on this. Since the live stream and, hopefully we won't be like crashing and stuff. I was thinking about doing some live streams, like maybe during halftime during the games. What are your thoughts about that? You're originally from Wisconsin, but now you live in Minnesota. Ooh, sorry, bud. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing some halftime stuff. That'll be fun. Because the problem is, like, right after, because I don't know if you guys know this, but when it comes to recording podcasts, like, I have to record it, which will take, I usually do it in one take. That's why there's usually no or any cuts with when I do it. But it takes maybe 15, 20 minutes to get that all set up and record it. Then I have to edit it, which takes like another 5 to 10 minutes. But the rendering, usually, depending on how long it is, it's usually 3 times the amount of minutes it is. So it could be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to render it, which is why I can't get them out fast enough. So, yeah. Shout me out in prediction on Raiders record. It's Omar. I thought the Raiders would be great last year, but considering with the picks that the guys that they've gotten Jordy, they've gotten weapons. If Carr is healthy, when that defense that secondary needs to be fixed, I could see them going into the playoffs this year. Tom, do you like Aaron Rodgers in the movie he was in? I don't even know what movie he was in. Right now, I like Tony Romo right now, like a lot, when it comes to commentating. I don't think Mason Rudolph was ever supposed to be that high. In the beginning, like months and months ago, I saw that he was like going up. Ah, crap! There goes Justin Reed. Well, he was my third pick. That's what he was. I picked him going at number 76. Crap. That sucks. Milkman's back. That was a quick chug. Yeah, there goes Justin Reed. It was nice save. Now I think we have to go pass rusher. I feel like we have to. Yeah, I liked him as a pick. I mean, I think I had some stats and stuff about him. Yeah, he's 6'0", 4'4", 99 tackles, 5 picks. Just last season. That sucks. Yeah, third round has started. The Texans are picking currently. We are at pick number 68. So, tight end, I think later. Much, much later. Oh, thanks, Gavin. Appreciate it, man. Always appreciate the donations, which I just found out about yesterday that you could do. Predictions on Browns record. They'll win more than 0 games this year. It depends on what Baker Mayfield does. That's really what their team is going to hinge on, and if Josh Gordon can stay clean. So, what's going on, Eli? I think like anywhere between 4 and 6 games. Tom, did you see the video about Belichick blowing the Super Bowl? You mean the Super Bowl? Yes. You going to see Infinity War? I saw it this morning. It was great. I loved it. I'm really running on 3 hours of sleep to go to see it, but it was so worth it. Did Packers trade up? They have not done that yet. 15-1 Browns. Yikes. Bears record prediction. Highest 10-6. Reality 7-9. Time, you should set up a Discord channel so the group can chat during the games and off air. I've used Discord before. I'm not necessarily against it. I just don't. I mean, if that's something that you guys want, would Discord be the easiest for all this? Because I love the conversations that are going on right now. Do you think Discord is the best outlet to do that? Now that you slept on it, would you have rather had James instead of Alexander? Good question. I think I probably still would have gone with James just for best player available, but I'm not upset that we didn't get Alexander. Mr. No Name, very happy about Josh Jackson. I think he's a steal in the second. And again, if he plays the way that he does, they last season were in good shape. Would you ever go to a Lambeau draft party? Like if it was in there, like if the draft was held in Lambeau, yeah, I would go because we party it up. Gavin, I can make a Discord for you, man. Yeah, you want to set that up, buddy? You go right ahead. Come to Foxborough this year, Packer fans. Yikes. Chargers make the playoffs this year. The Chargers always come out really hot off the gate, then someone dies on their team and they don't. Radar secondary 1 to 10 right now because I haven't seen anyone play. I'm going to put them at a 7. And that's just because I'm giving them a couple points because of our last two picks. I use this card for all different topics, and it's great for specialized communities. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Picks for tomorrow. Yeah, he was injury prone. Jair Alexander. Yeah, I would go to the draft if it was in Lambeau just to party it up with Packers fans. I have a bunch of guys. I had Frank Ragnow, but the Lions decided to pick him in the first. But I got Auden Tate is a wide receiver, and I know I got crucified for this. He's slow, but he's 6'5", and he's a good red zone weapon. He might be around later. Sam Hubbard still not picked. If he survives the third round, I would love to pick him up. Oren Burks, Micah Kaiser, Ryan Izzo as tight end. Any one of those guys I'd be happy with. You can't go on Discord. You can't leave me. Set up the Discord right now. Hello there. I'm a Packers fan from Peru, South America. Did the Pack trade up? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining. Pack have not traded up. We do not have a third round pick at the moment. The only way we do is if we trade in. We'll see. It's still early. Alan Lazard from Iowa State in the 6th. Nice. Yeah, I'm surprised Hubbard hasn't gotten picked yet either. Am I going to react tomorrow as well? Yeah, I'll do a stream tomorrow as well. Have I been to a Pack game at Lambeau? Yes, several. Been to 2 preseason games, a divisional game, and a wild card game. Maybe one more in between there that I'm not remembering. Who's the biggest reach so far? The Lions picking Ragnow was a really, really big reach, but the guy didn't allow any sacks in his first 2 seasons, but then was injured his 3rd season, which is why he was going down so far. But I mean, right now, that's kind of like the number one guy I'm saying was a pretty big reach on. Are you happy with our business so far in the draft? I think the first round next year was a steal. Oh yeah, we fleeced the Saints. We stole from them. Yeah, it's great. I'm very happy with our draft so far. Davenport was a reach. Davenport, I don't say he was a reach, but I think that that was a lot to give up. That was a lot. I think we're getting Shaquem Griffin and Arden Key. Yeah, I'd be happy with either one of those guys. You were at the halftime Hail Mary? Yep, so was I. That was a great day. Oh, what a great game. It was pretty cold. I was thinking it was like 30 degrees. Is BJ Raji the GOAT in my heart as a dancer? Yes, he is. McClinchy? I didn't see McClinchy going top 10. I saw him going later in the first. The reason I said Ragnow is because, again, I didn't have him on my board until like several rounds later, not just picks. Would I be okay if the Packers went 6-10, but all the wins were against divisional opponents? Definitely not. Definitely not. Have me lose the divisional games, but as long as I make the playoffs, I'm happy. I snuck into the Vikings versus the Packers game at Lambeau this year. I don't doubt it, Tom. I don't doubt it. Yeah. Key is an idiot off field. Yeah, that's the one thing about Key is that the Packers usually stray away from any. You never really hear about Packers like off-field issues unless you make stupid ass bomb threats at airports, or you get pulled over for some dumb crap. But they usually kind of stray away from anybody who makes the team look bad. Allen, 4 5th-round picks. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I think it's gonna be. I think it would cost a 4th and a 5th to go into the 3rd round, but yeah, we're doing very well with this draft. I'm very, very happy. Ben, you're late, but you're really excited. That's okay. You could be both. Plasmite, what's going on, bud? Good to see you again. Cardinals record next year. Oh God, with David Johnson, anything is possible. It depends on what their QB and their brand new wide receivers do. But the Cardinals have always been close, even though they're a very old team. I think they could potentially make the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised like 9-7, 10-6, somewhere like that. Thoughts on Sam Shields to the Rams? I'll talk about that in a second. Game Boy 36, new sub. Thanks, bud. Shout out to you. All right. What was the question? I had it. Sam Shields. I love Sam Shields, but I am so afraid for that man's health. I didn't want the Packers to touch him because I just don't want him to get hurt. So I hope he has nothing but a successful career, but I'm very concerned about him getting another concussion. Very, very concerned about that. 49ers, I see them going 11-5, maybe. I could see it. Yeah, Cardinals again. I think 10-6, 9-7, something like that. Have I ever met a Packers player before? Yes, I have. I've met a few. Yeah, I think we got on my top 5 cornerbacks. We got 2 of them, so I'm happy with that. Shields number, yeah, it's a little upset. Just got home. Please update me, bro, on day 2. I know it's annoying, but please. Dizzle, all you need to know, we don't have a 3rd round because we traded that to Seattle yesterday. We got Josh Jackson. We didn't move up, and I'm very happy about that. Favorite Packer of all time? Brett Favre is definitely up there. He's definitely in the conversation. I love him. Who's the best or my favorite? Best is a different conversation, but favorite, I just loved watching Brett Favre play. Who will start a corner? I think both the guys we just started will start a corner, to be honest. I mean, Tremont will come in when needed, and then Devon House, I don't want him on the field. Some guy tell a story about the Morgan Burnett incident. Good God. Yeah. The Morgan Burnett story. This one, since I'm doing a live draft, I can always do this. So this, by the way, Devontae Adams, right there. These are the ones I got by hand. I got Bakhtiari on here too. Bakhtiari was like signing my helmet, and I told him, I was like, oh, like, thanks, man. Like, I literally was like waiting for you. And he goes, were you, or were you just waiting for any Packers player? And I was like, both. But yeah, I had that out in front of Morgan Burnett, and Morgan Burnett's going down and signing every single helmet. I'm like, awesome. I'm going to get Morgan Burnett. I'm going to get Morgan Burnett. And he literally looks at me, and I look at him, and he just skips me and goes to the next person. Dude, I was pissed. Damn you, Morgan Burnett. We're going to trade in the 3rd round. I think we are. I think so. I have a football signed by everyone on the 2016 Packers. Nice. That's awesome. Jordy on the Raiders. He's definitely not going to be as effective, I don't think, as he was on the Packers. I think he'll do all right, but I don't see him making a huge impact. Which CBs do you think make the 53 roster? Rollins, Goodson, Hawkins, Pipkins, Browns, and Waters fighting for a spot now. God, that's tough. I think Pipkins and Hawkins might make it. Rollins might move down. I don't want Goodson on the team. And Waters and Brown don't really impress me either, to be honest. Who would trade with Green Bay to land a 3rd round pick? There could be a couple people, to be honest. Maybe anybody if we give him the top pick. I mean, like, you could see, I don't know. There could be a number of teams that want to do that. Yeah, Pipkins is the odd man out. I agree. You have a Tom Brady sign ball. Nice. Josh Jackson, again, really, really happy about it. Worst team next year? Did he sign for anyone after you? Yeah. He literally went person, looked at me, person. Like he just kept going down the line. I guess it was just my face. Milkman, you're playing God of War now. Good luck. I hear that game's really, really fun. So have fun. F Shockey fan, good night, buddy. Take care. North Dakota. He should have been cut. Which one? Goodson? Yeah, he's good. God, he needs to go. He's not good. Tom, if I message you the link to the Discord, will you put it in the description? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want a running back. I don't. I think we're stacked. I haven't met Rodgers yet. Nope. Tom makes me want to drink soda with a fork. Here we go again. Toast without bread, toast with a spoon. You probably knew you were housing a Vikings fan. That's before Tom Grassi. It's before we ever met. Who do I see us getting if we trade up? I want Hubbard. That's what I want. Danica Patrick or Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn. It's those eyes. Do you think we'll pick Deshaun Elliott from Texas University in the middle of the 4th tomorrow? We could. Alan, I think we're going to draft one too. I think we'll definitely draft a wide receiver. At least one. Maybe in the 4th or with one of our 4th rounds. Sosa, very happy about Jackson. Very, very happy about it. I think he's going to be a steal if he plays like he did. Yeah, we do need some speed at wide receiver. I agree. What did Tom do to me? What didn't he do? Gross. Mike Hughes is your cousin? Is he really? That's awesome. That's terrible, though, that he's a Vikings. I know. I want him on the Packers. Sam's back. Let's pick corner. That's what I'm saying. You pull what we do with the running backs last year, right? Literally, you pick 3 of them and just hope they all worked out. Like all of our running backs worked out last year. We do need some depth for our O-line, though. I agree. Thoughts on our Packers D-line? Oh, so sexy. I love it. I love our defensive line. I love Kenny Clark. I love Mike Daniels. I'm very happy about that. Will you ever do an Instagram live stream? I mean, like I could live stream right now. I don't know what I would live stream though. The game? Maybe. I don't know. We don't talk about Devontae Mays. That's true. We don't. One of my buddies is seeing Infinity War right now. Tom, I just tweeted the Discord link. Cool. Thank you, sir. Sweet. I got it. Grossi Posse Packers. You spelled posse wrong, but it's okay. I still love you. Do you still Wilkerson? I still under Pettin because Wilkerson has already played under Pettin. I think that'll be great. I really do. My favorite Vikings podcast viewer, of course. Leo Mack, I think he'll get back to being dominant. Posse spelled P-O. Okay. It's all good. Cool. All right. I'm in. Now, Gavin, real quick. No, I don't like the Vikings. And I'm sorry if this is a really stupid question. Do I literally just copy and paste the link right now that's in my browser and just put it in that? Or is there like another button that I could push to share it out? Who will go to the Super Bowl and win it? The Packers, obviously. From the NFC, it could be the Packers, could be the Eagles, could be the Rams. Falcons might make a run for it too. AFC is a little bit more. I just hope it's not the fracking Patriots. I'm just so tired of seeing them. Oh, that's it. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Copy link address. All right, that's the link right there. You can do that, and I'm joining, and we're good. And I'm going to also, if you want to join, and I'll also put it on. Oh man, my phone's gonna be blowing up with Discord notifications now, isn't it? Oh. Boom. Love it. You're a Packers fan now? Pass rush, we do. Pass rusher, I really, really want one. Really think we need him. Tome has an Instagram. I have not seen this. I did not see that Tome has an Instagram, but I'm not surprised. Thoughts on the Vikings? They're a formidable opponent, and they are probably like my favorite rivalry right now. I always enjoy the games that we play with one another. I also like destroying them too. That's probably my favorite part of the day. Chiefs with the 75th pick. Ravens traded it to the Chiefs. Wow, those announcers got really excited. Rodgers is gone. Breaking news. Yeah. Is he, yeah, no, I don't see that. Sorry. Best fan base in the NFL, that's an easy one. It's the Packers. And then that's not just being biased. I've met very few like really bad Packers fans. But I'm trying to think of like other fan bases that I've met that I mean, like the Browns they're just so sad, like that they kind of like us. Like they're nice. Like they have that listen, we're all miserable, we have nothing to say kind of thing. Trade Rodgers to the Bengals for Dalton, obviously. I mean, obviously that's a very fair trade. I mean, I think we would also throw in a few first round draft picks. Trade Hundley, we can't get him. Eagles fan base got me shook. Ugh. Yeah, it's funny. When I interviewed the Eagles fan last year, I was like, okay, are they that bad? Because like everybody talks about how terrible they are. He's like, no, we're not that bad. And then everyone in the comments were like, yup, they are that bad. Yeah, the Vikings do have they have a very passionate fan base. They do. They do love their team. You live in Northeast Philly. There you go. Oakland fans are crazy. Yes. I agree. It's all the Bengals fans making that noise. Let's see. Oh, damn. There's your Mason Rudolph. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is that a Ben replacement? Oh, God. Milkman is in the Discord. We're going to have some fun, aren't we? Oh, no. Now we're scolling in here. That's how you know things have gotten bad. Yeah, I saw that about Antonio Gates a couple hours ago, that they aren't going to re-sign him. Tom, will you be announcing next year's first rounder? Depends if I make it in the Hall of Fame by then. Maybe. Are you watching on ESPN or NFL? I actually have it on Fox right now just because that was the easiest channel to get to. I've muted the server. We'll check it daily. Yeah. I will. Like, I'll be as active as I possibly can on there. Tome Grassi started following you on Instagram. Good God. Love her. football Vikings fans goal skull lives in Tom Crossey's basement. You know what? I gotta follow you back because I just love the effort on that. I love it. I freaking love it. Tom, do you want me to make any specific text voice channels for the Discord? Whatever you think is best, bud. I appreciate the help. To be honest, it's just I don't have the time to set all that up. So I will be a participant in it, but you do what you think is best. I'm trusting you. Tom, I'm proud of you. Join. Yes, Milkman, I'm very proud of you. I can make you fresh bread if you want. Really? As long as it doesn't have like egg, butter, cheese, or milk in it, do it up. I'd be cool. Bread. I love bread. Bread's delicious. Like garlic bread. Oh, good. Tom Montgomery back to wide receiver. Yes, absolutely. Milkman, are you a Packers fan? I would hope so, considering that Milkman has been here for the past 2 hours talking about ears. And I would hope so. I would definitely hope so. How productive will Clay be next year? I think he's going to be playing for his job. So if I was him, I would be very productive. But again, I love Clay Matthews, but he needs to stop getting injured. And I know that's like a really crappy thing to say, but it's just bad. It's bad. Because we can't keep paying him millions and millions of dollars. Right now, the Bengals, their pick is in right now. Inside linebacker this stage. Yeah, but the problem is the only reason that we moved him inside is because we didn't have any inside linebackers and people were just running all over us. But I mean, the whole reason we got him is to be an outside and to get to the quarterback because that's what he's really good at. I feel like it's stifling his potential if we keep him on the inside. Oh man. Sorry, Luke. You got it. Blake Martinez, I love that man. His Twitch is really funny. Who do you think is the most underrated Packer of the last decade? For me, it's Mason Crosby. Wow, I'm tired. Crosby. By the way, fixed the spelling of posse. Nice. Mason Crosby, I am so glad that we kept him, man, because when people were telling him to leave, and I'm so glad we stuck with him. The Silver Fox. Most underrated. Oh, hold on. Look, it's a Packers Hail Mary on Fox. I was there taking a Snapchat. It was cold. Yep, right at the end of half. That was nuts. I loved it. I love it. What happened to Tome? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be used for. I think just like Packers chat. Which Hail Mary? The one from the wild card game 2 years ago. That was great. Nano Gaming. What are you talking about reacting things? Do we trade into the third round? We haven't yet. I'm hoping that we do. James, glad that you're here with us. Yes, I'm happy with it too. Tomes with you? Good. Shields lead the league. Well, listen, you have like Hyde. You have, yeah, all our defenders that leave us usually do well. I wouldn't be surprised if Randall becomes a Hall of Famer now. Love your channel. Love you, Corey. Thanks, bud. We just appreciate that when it comes to Packers Hail Marys, we have to ask which one. Amen. Like that is